What is the trend catching up with cafes at Seoul? South Korean cafes grappling with cultural trend. What is the dichotomy of CAGONGJOK trend in Seoul? Cafes beyond ambient space for young South Koreans. There seems to be a dichotomy and a trend on the rise amid the affluent neighborhood of Seoul at Daejeon, South Korea. If reports appearing in the international media are anything to go by, coffee shops in the vicinity are frequented by what is understood as CAGONGJOK, term connoting by and large young South Koreans who love to study or work at cafes, but there are chalk lines being drawn here. The cultural phenomenon of CAGONGJOK is rampant in South Korea, especially in areas with sizable numbers of students and office workers. They dominate cafes often on a much greater scale than other Western nations like the UK, where those studying are often surrounded by others there to socialize. Starbucks Korea had warned this month that a minority of people are going further than just laptops, as bringing in desktop monitors, printers, further resulting in partitioning of desks or leaving tables unattended for long periods. The multinational roastery chain has now launched nationwide guidelines aimed at curbing a small number of extreme cases where elaborate setup or prolonged empty seats disrupt other clients. Furthermore, Starbucks clarified that the roastery chain staff would not ask customers to leave, but rather provide guidance when required. It also cited previous cases of theft when customers left belongings unattended, of what it termed the new guidelines a step toward a more comfortable store environment. It doesn't seem to be deterring the more moderate CAGONGJOK, though, for whom Starbucks has been somewhat of a haven in recent years and continues to be. However, the reactions to Starbucks' move have been mostly mixed, with some welcoming the policy as a long overdue step towards restoring normalcy in how cafes are used. This is particularly so among those who visit Starbucks for relaxation or conversation, who cited that it has become difficult to find seats because of CAGONGJOK and that the hushed atmosphere often made them feel self-conscious about talking freely. While a few, however, have criticized it as overreach, citing that the chain has abandoned its previously hands-off approach. To sum it up, so what's behind the trend and why do so many in South Korea feel the need to work or study in cafes rather than in libraries, shared workspaces, or at home? For some, the cafe is more than just an ambient space. It is a place to feel grounded. News Desk Report, NENEWS.